Hello, this is my program project. I'll be running through all the code from start to finish. So when we run the program, will be displayed with the main menu. In the main menu, you have the start game option, which will run the game. We have the options, which will show the options, and we have the reports, which will allow the user to go into a separate window and input a report that they'd like to say about the game. The main menu operates by using the arrow keys to move up and down the options. It uses the enter key to enter any of the options and the backspace to leave it, depending on what it is. So we'll start off with the options because it's the simplest. You click enter and it displays a different window saying what keys do what. And from this, you can just click backspace. You can't click any other button. I'm just tapping every single button on the keyboard. Nothing happens unless you click backspace. It'll return back to the main menu. So we'll go on with the report system. To enter it, you click enter. This will then display a menu which will tell the user to type their issue and enter it and press enter to submit it. So for example, I can write, you can click any key, it doesn't matter, it all displays. I've set special characters, for example, brackets and stuff, they won't actually appear. You click backspace to delete the text and enter to submit it. So for example, I can write, I have found an issue with the movement, and then I would click enter. It will say thank you for the report, and you can click continue to go back to this screen, and you have to click the X to return to the main menu. In this code, you cannot exit whilst in this menu. It just will bring you back to this one, so you can click it again to return to the main menu. So we've just reported a issue. I've reported an issue saying there's a problem with the movement. The code will read the text and write it to an Excel file. This Excel file is in the same folder as the main game, and if we open it up, you can see that every single previous test I was making and the one that I've just made has been added. With this code, if you start the whole program again, none of the previous inputs will be deleted, so they'll just stay and just keep piling on until the end. The last bit to explore is the game. In the game, when you first start off, it'll display you with a blank screen, and as in the options it says to move, you click the arrow pads. Any other button will not work. Even enter or backspace, nothing will work. The only way to exit the game is to press the X button in the top right corner. The game works. It's a random. You have to basically go to the win tile, which is the yellow box, and to get there, you have to click the arrow pad. It'll then display press space to roll the dice. You'll roll the dice, and it'll give you a number. Then you click enter to move. The main character slash the square will move corresponding to what roll you have. So I'll move 1 to the right. To roll the dice, I get a 6. I'll move 6 spaces to the right. And the main goal is to just reach the end tile. We'll just do that really quickly. And it's all about random luck. Trying to get that perfect roll to get to the golden square. Then when we go into the square, we'll roll a dice, we'll move into the square, and it'll restart. This will just continue forever, just continue to repeat. You can move your character to the square and it'll constantly reset, making a random pattern across the grid. And each time it'll be completely different to the last. To exit the game, you have to click X and it'll return you to the main menu. That's basically my whole code.